Channel 2 Sports Zone Friday starts now.
Yes, this second week of the high school football season featured some amazing games, a few of which came down to the final seconds of the fourth quarter. Greetings and welcome into Sports Zone Friday. Zach Klein along with Anthony Amy and that man, DJ Shockley, who is in the broadcast booth for our WSBTV.com Game of the Week between Buford and McEachern.
Make sure you tweet us using the hashtag SZON2 or join us on Facebook as we will show you if one Woodward Academy back can continue to be the real deal and that matchup of potential state champions went down to the wire.
All right, our coverage begins tonight, though, in Lassiter, in what is known as the East Cobb Super Bowl, as the Trojans hosted their friends from Walton. Now, Walton would score early and often in this one. Quarterback Josh White gonna fake the handoff, roll to his right side, and then taking it himself, diving in for the end zone. Nice play right there. Later in the second quarter, Lassiter tries to mount a comeback, but the Raider defense too strong. Garrett Eldred picks off the Trojan pass, 25 yards to the house. It widens the Raider lead. Walton cruises to 3-0 in the young season while the Trojans fall to 0-3.
The last time Lovett and Marist met, they combined to score 79 points in a Lions double overtime win. Tonight they squared off again. That is once Marist finally got through the banner. Lovett quarterback Willie Candler avoids the rush, finds Jonathan Thomas, and he does the rest. 70 yards later, it's pay dirt. The Lions need a win before Woodward Academy visits next week, but Marist was physical, ran the ball well. Senior fullback Ian Gibson bulls his way in for the touchdown. The War Eagles wear out Lovett 27-7. Now, it has been 30 years since Evander Holyfield introduced himself to the world by winning bronze at the '84 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. His son Elijah is introducing himself as one of the best running backs in the area. He scored 7 touchdowns in Woodward Academy's opener. Tonight, he and the War Eagles hosted St. Pius. And Zach, last week I had a little trouble with cramps running out of the banner. Tonight, hydrated, ready.
What?
I missed it.
Come on,
again.
man. 0 for 2.
The disappointment you can see. We'll try it again next week.
Step up, please.
As for the game, the War Eagles had an early 7-0 lead, but just 65 seconds later, the Lions respond. Joey Connors to Jack Gray, 62-yard touchdown to tie it at 7. As for Holyfield, he was once again the real deal. He scored on this 2-yard second quarter run. 42-21. Woodward Academy doubles up the Lions to move to 2-0.
I'm hanging out with 100 of my closest friends. Welcome to paradise from Adams Army.
Looking good in the lid. Yes, student section of Buford for our WSBTV.com web game of the week. They know have a good time, but they were silenced early. This is the third play of the game. Buford quarterback Luke Hump, picked off by McEachern's Andrew Hayward, gets a few blocks and 70 yards the other way for the Indians' touchdown. However, Buford would lead it 12-6 at the half. Second half now, just over 2 minutes to play. Joshua Thomas, with Buford down 1, gets the handoff. He scores. They would add a 2-point conversion and take a 7-point lead. Final chance for McEachern. 8 seconds to go. 4th and 3. Ball on the 6-yard line. Bailey Hockman rolls, throws in the end zone, but it's batted down. Buford holds on to win a last-second thriller. 27-20 is your final. What a game right there. You know, former Bulldogs and Falcons quarterback DJ Shockley helped call the game for us tonight on WSBTV.com. And DJ, what a finish to this one. So does it solidify Buford as the best team in the state so far this season?
My blood's still boiling from the game, but I think it does. I think they did so much. They were versatile. They did a lot of good things. They faced a lot of adversity. They fought hard, offense, defense, and at the end, they finished it like a true state championship type team.
Yeah, DJ, now next week you're headed to Noonan where we will see one of the best running backs around, Eric Swinney and the Sandy Creek Patriots. What do you expect to see out of Swinney next week?
Swinney's such a multi-talented player. He can beat you in the run game so many ways. He's quick, he's powerful, and he can catch the ball out the backfield. Very powerful and talented back who will do a lot of things for an offense. He's a special player, and look for a lot for him next week.
All right, DJ, thanks for your time as always. We'll see you next week in Noonan. Up next, folks, much more to get to this second week of the season. Games involving Peachtree Ridge, Parkview, Cherokee, Etowah, Norcross, and Milton. Just a few that are on the way. But first, time for our McDonald's Spirit Spotlight and the Marching Wolves from Buford High. Sports Zone Friday back right after this.
Sports Zone Friday is brought to you in part by McDonald's. There's something for everyone at McDonald's. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. And by your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places.
And welcome back, folks. Time now for our Toyota Drive of the Week. And for it, we head back to College Park. Woodward Academy playing St. Pius First quarter, Elijah Holyfield finding a crease coming straight at you. Down the near sidelines, he's out at the 4, but 2 plays later, on his birthday no less, quarterback Mac Green scores his second touchdown of the night. The War Eagles get the win, and they also come away with our Toyota Drive of the Week. Anthony?
All right, Zach, let's continue with a 6A matchup as Parkview played its second straight home game. Panthers put up 45 in their opener. Peachtree Ridge, tonight's visitor to the Big Orange Jungle. First quarter, Jack Chambers with the short toss over the middle to Garrett Fowler. Easy touchdown there. 7-0 home team, but the visitors kicked their feet up, made themselves at home all night. Chance Thrasher is looking deep here from Malik Robinson, and he takes care of the rest. This was no contest. The Lions roll 41-24.
Nice throw. Thousands voted on WSBTV.com for the game they wanted to see tonight. Now here's a look at our Academy Sports and Outdoors Viewers' Choice game. The fans voted and we listened by heading out to Etowah, where the Eagles entertain the Cherokee Warriors. First quarter, Etowah quarterback Robbie Knox fakes the handoff and takes his time and launches it down the field to Trevor Head. Trevor going to fall just shy of pay dirt, but Knox is able to slip in a quarterback sneak to put the Eagles up 13-3. Ahead to the third quarter, Etowah's Stanley Logue can take the handoff, buy some time, up the middle of the pack, finishing with a 30-yard score. Etowah wins it by 20. They move to 3-0. They host Pope next Friday night. Now, if you would like your school featured here on Sports Zone Friday, please vote for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Viewers' Choice Game of the Week on WSBTV.com. We look forward to coming to your school in the near future.
Off to a 2-0 start, the defending state champion Norcross Blue Devils hit the road to play a Milton team that was playing its home opener. Early first quarter, Asante Long doesn't take long to find the end zone. You can dust him for Prince. Milton wastes no time getting on the board, and the Eagles would not stop there. Quarterback Jacoby Burrell is going to drop back here and find Jarrett Simpkins wide open. Can it be an upset if it's a whooping like this? The Eagles shut out the Blue Devils 26-0. It's Norcross's first loss since last September 13th.
Now time to recognize a player who represents on the field and in the community. North Gwinnett's Mitch Hyatt is the Montlick & Associates Athlete of the Week. The 6'6" Hyatt ranks as one of the top offensive linemen in the country and led his team to the state championship game a year ago. In his time away from the field, he plays several other sports and enjoys his time as a freshman mentor. Hyatt hopes to conclude his high school career with a state title before heading to Clemson to play for the Tigers.
I've grown up a Clemson fan my whole life. I've always loved the school, and being able to go as a recruit, I even loved it even more just because Coach Sweeney is just a really good guy.
Now you get to vote for the Montlick & Associates Athlete of the Year at the end of the season. At that time, Montlick & Associates will donate $5,000 to the Young Man's School. Up next, folks, much more from the second week of the season, and we'll introduce you to a Scholar Athlete of the Year. But first, it is the second installment of our McDonald's Spirit Spotlight, and this time it is the Marching Indians of McEachern High School taking center stage. Sports Zone Friday, marching on right after this.
Sports Zone Friday is brought to you in part by Montlick & Associates Attorneys, protecting Georgia families for over 30 years, and by the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
We all understand you're mostly tuned in to see the very best plays from tonight, but as we all know, academics is crucial as well, and we want to showcase those who excel in the classroom as well as on the field. And tonight's Georgia Lottery Scholar Athlete of the Week is Beaufort High School's Avery Turner, who plays safety and receiver for the top-ranked Wolves. His team goal is to win another state championship. His personal goal, to head to UGA, become a biomedical engineer. Avery's favorite classes, AP Chemistry and AP Biology.
I kind of started around football just because, whenever I get an injury or something, I'm always interested in what the trainers are doing to me. So, that's where the medical interest came from. And then I've always been a science guy, so just combining those two.
Smart man in the classroom and smart in the field as well. Again, Buford getting the victory tonight over McEachern in the final seconds. Congratulations, Avery. Avery, definitely well deserved. Indeed.
And if you want more Sports Zone Friday football coverage, who doesn't, you can get more at WSBTV.com, including our Game of the Week.
All right, for Anthony, DJ, and the rest of the Sports Zone Friday crew, I'm Zach Klein. Thanks for joining us and have a great weekend, everybody.